4G has become the mainstream technology. What it has done is it has introduced the full IP-based framework in the telecommunication domain. So that IP-based framework is actually becoming the catalyst, not just for evolving it further to deliver the kind of performance budgets that 5G we are expecting from 5G, but also in bringing this traditional telecommunication industry, the ICT industry, closer to the IT domain. And that is what 5G would also bring to realization, is this convergence of IT and telecoms. So that is already starting to happen, so that we can make the most of these two wonderful worlds of telecommunication based around mobility, leveraging the strengths of the IT domain. In terms of the preparedness, I think the first thing that players in the ecosystem can do actually is to have the right mindset, is to already start to think about what these different market verticals need, and that engagement is already happening. So for example, mobile operators or players in the ecosystem, they are reaching out to, let us say, the big players in the agriculture industry and asking them, the sensors you are going to deploy in the field, what are the key attributes those sensors are going to measure, and how those measurements are going to be transported, and once the measurements have been transported, how those measurements are going to be acted upon to create intelligence, so that efficiency gains can be introduced and delivered to this vast agriculture industry. So at the moment, what we are doing is we are actually preparing ourselves for 5G in the next couple of years. So we are building obviously knowledge base, subject matter expertise, and we are obviously educating employees in different businesses across Syniverse. So that engagement is already starting to happen. So we are working with the messaging team, we are working with policy management area, we are working with the mobile engagement and API management area, we are working with IPX and signaling services, we are working with the revenue management services, we are working even with marketing for that matter. So we have already started all these discussions, and this big conversation actually would help us come up with new ideas, so that it becomes a culture within Syniverse, and we are ready when 5G actually gets commercially launched. As a company, we are ready. We have already thought through all these things in advance. So that is what we are looking to do.